Beware a kiss under the full moon. It will change your life forever. Beware this book. It will want to make your head slam against the wall 1,000 times. Hello, my name is Celeste Parker and I'm an idiot. You're watching A Reader's World. I'm not in front of my bookshelf. I actually wanted to be sitting down close to camera, talk like I'm talking to someone, or in this case ranting. Also, I'm not in my bedroom. I'm downstairs in my basement. My room is so messy that it would be hard just to have a blank wall, excluding the plug right here. If you haven't really been watching my videos lately, I want to recap. I have decided to reread one of my least favorite books of all time, and that place goes to Once in a Full Moon by Ellen something. If you don't know what this book is about, this is about a young girl named Celeste Parker, and why do I need to explain this to you? It's basically a werewolf version of Romeo and Juliet. Easy as pie. Now, at this point, most booktubers would tell their viewers to leave, read the book, and come back. But I'm not gonna let you guys be tortured like I have been for the past month. So sit back, relax, get some food, because we're gonna be here for a while. Let the ranting begin. Dun 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 dun! Puppy power! I'm such a Scooby-Doo nerd. I took my notes in this book. It took up 10 pages. And I probably have even more than 100 notes in here, and they're all bad. But I shouldn't be hating on this author. It's not like she's a best-selling author or, dear God, I've lost hope in humanity. How about we start with the positives of this book? Yep, I'm telling you, there are no positives about this book. I think there would actually be one character you love so much, but there's no one that you like in here. There's an introduction to the first of many problems with this book. The characters. These characters are the worst ones I've ever read. They're probably worse than Voldemort, and Voldemort kills people like every day. Let's start off with the main character, Celeste. Now this book is in her point of view, which caused many problems. She's bipolar. I'm telling you, she's bipolar. One of these bipolar parts in this book is when she's talking about her boyfriend, Nash. And not only this happens once, no. We have to deal with this 5 more times throughout the book. I think the author just lazily copied and pasted the same paragraph into different parts of the book. Let me explain to you these bipolar moments. There'll be a whole paragraph. One half is basically her hating on him and saying he's not the love of her life, he's really mean, and all this stuff. Then suddenly in the next line, she's complimenting him on his popularity, he's hot, he's attractive. Another problem with her character is that she's too perfect. Main characters are supposed to have flaws to show the reader the main character isn't perfect. This girl's like the Mother Teresa. She's really skinny, she's popular, she gets good grades, she writes in her diary, she works in a nursing home, she's really nice to the outcast people. They just keep spitting right at you. It's just so annoying and it has no depth to her character. If she was mean to the outcast and then transitioned into being nice, I would be fine with that. But that never happens. Also, to add off to her character, she's really annoying. If I went to school with her, I'd be putting pranks on her every day. If I got expelled, it would be worth it. And I totally forgot about this. She's a stalker. Oh my God, yeah, I remember that now. There's one time she's looking for Brandon or what's his face, and she just goes on to his house and knocks on the door. He's not there. She goes around the back of the house and enters into his house and goes up to his room and looks at his stuff. I'm telling, quote unquote, she talks about how she has a Brandon obsession. She's still dating her boyfriend. Well, at least we found a flaw with her. Oh wait, there's so many. Now we should get to our love interest, Brandon. There's not much to talk about. I actually found him. He's this, a blank sheet of paper. Since we're in Celeste's point of view, we have to hear all about like how he's so attractive and he's the perfect shaped head. Hannah Montana once told me once. Yep, I just went there. So since we just talked about Celeste and Brandon, how about we talk their relationship together? I'm telling you, it's worse than Bella and Edward. So how they meet is she's stuck in a snowstorm and she's really being a dumbass about it, and Brandon just comes in and saves her from wolves and he gets bitten. Then we're strapped right in for a Brandon roller coaster where all she talks about is him and dreams about him. Just to clarify, she's still dating her boyfriend at that point. Since this book takes place during the school year and there's winter break and everything, she keeps talking about how she hates winter break because she never gets to see him. Dude, if Bella can survive like 6 months without Edward, I think you can survive a week. And another bad thing to add to their relationship, it's insta-love. Everyone loves insta-love, right? Constantly in my notes, I write, you just met. There's this one part, it's the day after he like transforms into a werewolf. And so he's kind of like found himself kind of like naked, not like entirely naked, I think. And she was there with him that night and she comes back to talk to him and he thinks they had sex. And she says, no, we did not. The next line reads, really, he was more disappointed than relieved. I think I'm gonna throw up. Now there are a lot of more characters in here. There's Celeste's 2 best friends, their boyfriends, and the Nash. But I have a lot to talk about them too. You know, in almost every book, there's the best friend who gives the comic relief and you love them. You think they're the best. That's me with Ron Weasley. Celeste's best friends in this book, such muggles. Your friends are supposed to be very supportive and just try to respect you. These girls don't, and that really ticks me off. If these girls went to my school, I would also be pranking them, or maybe even punching them. They are the rudest people I have ever read, and they're not supposed to be intentionally rude. There's so many parts in this book where the girls make Celeste do stuff, and when Celeste is talking about how she likes Brandon, she doesn't want to tell her friends because her friends really like Nash and she doesn't want to break up the friendship. Also, they pressure her into like making up with Nash and I'm just like, no, who are you? You are horrible friends. Not only are they horrible friends, they make fun of everyone in the worst way. They made fun of Brandon and thought he was taking drugs. There's this part in the book where she tries to find Brandon, okay, promotes her stalking again. But anyway, she goes to see these outcasts and she asks to where Brandon lives. And they like make fun of her, kind of like, you're popular, why are you talking to us? And then she goes, from the snobs I hang out with. And she's trying to be sarcastic. I'm like, no, you can't be sarcastic when it's true. Let's go to Nash. Nash is like the cliche, like popular, annoying boy who you also want to punch. And as Celeste described, she calls him handsome, athletic, and popular. That's the only adjectives of him. I found another reason why Celeste likes Brandon better than Nash. Brandon has a quote-unquote handsome goatee.